I actually like Colossus. There, I said it. I'm a filthy Protoss scum. I suppose I should add, though, that I like Colossus in Legacy, not so much in Heart of the Swarm. In Legacy, Colossi are a situational pickup rather than mandatory. It's also not like you have to get 4 to 5 Colossus every single game. From my experience, 1 to 2 supporting Colossus in niche settings is more than enough to get the job done. Colossi saw heavy nerfs in Legacy of the Void, and every Protoss, including myself, collectively took one look and threw them in the dumpster tier with Swarm hosting the mothership. I think this was a 50-50 split between the nerfs and a long-standing disdain for the unit. Inherently, the Colossus is, in my opinion, no worse than units like the Zealot, Viking, or Ultralisks. Some call them A-move units, but in reality they're an essential part of the game. They are binary units that gain uniqueness and micro-potential directly from the skill of the player using them. It's not artificial like Immortal Shields or Void Ray Charge. My issue with Colossi lies in the startup time and cost. 200-100 for the Robo, 200-200 for the Robo Bay, 200-200 for range, and 300-200 for each Colossus. That's 900 minerals and 700 gas for one Colossus that isn't particularly useful until range is done. Far too much for a niche unit. My hope is that with the nerfs, Colossus could come bundled with range upgrade from the start, similar to the Lurker. In addition, I hope they can find a more elegant nerf to Colossus than slashing its damage. My proposal is to change the speed at which Colossus beams move across the ground, while increasing the distance of the swipe. This increases potential damage, while also rewarding players who can move their units out of the way of the beam. As a reminder, Colossus beams hit a unit twice, one time per beam. This means that units on the fringe of the shot could potentially be microed to mitigate half of the incoming damage. Units in the middle could potentially avoid damage entirely. Damage values, range, and other variables would obviously need to be adjusted, but I believe this sort of change could lead to more micro with binary units that isn't just another active ability. Even without those changes though, I still believe Colossi to be a reasonable pickup against Hellbat Cyclone, Marine Marauder, Ling Hydra Lurker, and situationally in PvP, with 1 to 2 Colossus being the max amount needed rather than the 4 to 8 in Heart of the Swarm. I strongly encourage those of you in beta to experiment with support Colossus and report back with your results. If I get enough data, I might even add on a follow-up episode. My name is Walnut. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Links are in the description. As always, have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next time.